Hello friends, today in the previous video we filtered and with the data and spotted some interesting correlation of some features of Titanic survived data. So in this video we will see how to process and transform these variables in such a way that data become manageable by a machine learning algorithm. So we will also create a engineer additional feature that will be useful in the building the model. So we will see along the how to process text variables like the passengers names and integrate this information in our model. So we will break our code in separate function for more clarity. So first let's define a print function that as a whether or not a feature has been processed. So firstly loading the data. So loading the data. Then one trick when starting a machine problem is to append the training set to the test set together. So we will engineer new features using the train set to prevent information leakage. Then we will add this variable to the test set. So let's load the train and test set and append them together. So here we are combine the data and and here we print the shape of data. There is 1309 rows and 10 columns. This is the shape of our appended data. Then uh, you may notice that total number of rows 1309 is the exact summation of the number of rows in the train set and the test set. So after that we extracting the passenger titles. So when looking at the passenger name, one could wonder how to process them to extract a useful knowledge information. So if you look closely at this first example, so we here various name of the passengers like Mr. Laina, Mr. Harris, Mr. Farmina. So you will notice that each name has a title in it. So this can be simple Miss or Mrs. But it can be sometimes something more sophisticated like Master, Sir or Donna. In that case, we might introduce additional information about the social status by simply pressing the name and extracting the title and converting to binary variable. So let's how we will do that function below. So here we are give the title of the name like Sir, Don, Major, Captain, and that function passes the name, the exact the title, and it map the title to categories of title. So we select officer as compared to them. We have selected the different designation like officer, royalty, and Mrs, Mr. So this is indeed a NaN value in the line 1305, and in fact the corresponding name is Oliva and Donna Famina. So this title was not encountered in the trained dataset. So perfectly we have additional column that title that contain the information. So here we give the title and so this is the title which we append with the test data, Mr. and Mrs. So after that we processing the age. So we have seen in the first part of the that age variable was missing. 177 values. This is a large number. So simply replacing them with the mean or median age might not be the best solution, since the age may differ by group and category of passengers too. So we let's group our data by sex, title, passenger class, and for each subset compute the median age. So to avoid data leakage from the test set, we fill the missing age in the train using the train set, and we fill in ages in the test set using values calculator from the train set as well number of missing ages in the train set. So here we here we process the age and uh, give them fill them in nan values and summation and calculate summation of ages corresponding to median. So this is our data. So after processing the age, then this data will help us to impute missing age values based on a different criteria. So look at the median age column and see how its value can be different based on the sex and P class and the title put together. For example, if the passenger is female from P class 1 and from royalty, the median age is 40.5. And if the passenger is male and from P class 3rd with a Mr. title and the median age is 26. So let's after that we create a function that fill in the missing age in combined based on the different attribute to corresponding to title and fear. So here you can see the we notice a missing value in fear and two missing value in barrack and a lot of missing value in cabin. So we will come back to this variable later. So let's now process the name. So this function drops the name column and column, since that will not be used in anymore because we create a title column. Then we encoded the title values using a dummy encoding. So as you can see, there is a no longer a name feature. So new variables appeared. These features are binary. And after that we process the processing fear. So let's impute the missing fare value by the average fare computer on the train set. So this function simply replace on missing fare value by the mean. So after that we process embark. So this function replaces two missing value that with the most frequent value. So next we process cabin. So here we print cabin, train cabin and test cabin. So there is a two cabin and this is the train cabin and this is the test. So we don't have any cabin letter in the test set, that is not present in the train set. So this function replaces NaN values with the U. It then map each cabin value to the first letter. Then it codes the cabin value using dummy encoding again. So processing cabin, that is okay, and no missing value now. After that, we processing sex variable. That function is the string values male and female to give a corresponding 1 and 0 value according to gender. So after that, we processing P class, that is a passenger class. So it's a different this function encode the value of P class, that is P class 1, P class 2 and P class 3 using a dummy encoding. So after that, then we process ticket, that is in compute to check the different ticket prefix that are shown in our data set. So after next part is creating a new variable based on the size of the family. This creation of new variable is done under a realistic assumption. Large families are grouped together, hence they are more likely to get resecured than people traveling alone. So this function introduced 4 new features. So here we use this function to introduce 4 new features, that is family size, singleton, and the small family and large family. So the family size, the total number of relatives include the passengers, and singleton of a boolean variable that describes families of size is equal to 1, and the small family a boolean variable that describes the families of 2 less than equal to size of and greater than equal to 4, and large family a boolean variable that describes the family of 5 greater than uh, greater than 5. So after that, we apply modeling, that we use our knowledge of the passenger based on the feature we created and build a statistical model. So you can think of this model as a box that created the information of any new passenger and decide whether or not they survive. So there is a wide variety of model to use, from logistic regression to decision tree, and more sophisticated ones such as random forest and gradient boosted trees. So we will be using random forest, and random forest has proven a great efficiency in Kaggle computations. So firstly, we discuss the problem in step. So firstly, we break the combined data set in train and test set data set, then use the train set to build an predictive model, and after that we evaluate the model using the train set, and the last test the model using the test set and generate an output file for the submission. So we start here. We import number of libraries. So to evaluate our model, we will be using a 5-fold cross validation with the accuracy, since it's with accuracy since metric that the computation using letterboard. So to do that, we will define some scoring function. So recovering the train set and test set from the combined data set is in here. We compute the score value to calculate the accuracy, and So we can also see that we have a number of features like 30 features. So this is a very large. So when feature engineering is done, we use a tend to decrease the dimension of features by selecting the right number of features that capture the essential. So to select a feature come with that benefits. So it have many benefits to decrease the size of features. The first one is that it decrease the redundancy among the data, and the second is speed up the training process, and the last one is to reduce overfitting. So tree-based estimators can be used to compute feature importance, and that will be turned can be used to discard irrelevant features. So here we are select the only high important feature, and we can see. So here we can check different feature has a different importance. So very important features like title, age, fare and sex, and this is also an important correlation with the passenger ID. So let's now transfer our train set and test set in more compact data set. So after that, select the important feature. We apply various model. So we apply four model. Like it's the first one is logistic regression. Second is logistic regression cross validation, and third is random forest classifier, and last one is gradient posting classifier. So we apply these four model, and then we calculate the cross validation score value corresponding each model. So logistic regression score value is 0.8181, and the logistic regression cross validation score value is 0.8159, and the random forest classifier score value is 0.807, and the last one is gradient boosting classifier, that score value is 0.82. So in this way, we apply various techniques on Titanic survived data set. So friends, thank you to watching this video.